Religious leaders have reacted with dismay to the revelation by the Interior Principal Secretary Mutea Iringo that a committee had been established to vet clerics intending to teach or preach to the youth in Kenya. KTN's Joy Dorin-Bira has the details.
The government has blamed the radicalization of the youth on what's happening in different parts of the country, especially the recent happenings in Mombasa at the Masjid Musa Mosque. The government now plans on vetting religious institutions and qualify them on whether or not they are suitable to run religious institutions. But is this a blame game that the government is playing? A revelation to KTN by the Interior Permanent Secretary Mutea Iringo to vet religious institutions and leaders has sparked debate from different sections of the public, with many questioning whether or not the government is slowly failing to perform its duty, that of providing security to its citizens as per the Constitution.
The government is a culprit in the problems facing us on security.
But when your worship infringes other people's rights, then the government has an obligation to bring control to that.
Skirmishes at the Masjid Musa in Mombasa, where over 70 were arrested in connection to instigating riots, robbery with violence, have been described as a threat to national security. Threats that have been allegedly tied to the teachings in Muslim madrasas.
There is nothing madrasas can actually be blamed for. What needs to be done to either, in my view, is actually to improve the madrasa as one of the educational centers, which I know the Education Act of 2013 and 13 years have actually tried to address.
While the planned vetting conditions appear to be pointed at the Muslim religious denomination, Christian faith are to be affected by the same should the government proceed to actualize the plan.
Personally, as a church leader, I have a portion to blame. Because my question then would be, what is it that we are teaching our people? The disciples continued steadfastly in the apostles' teaching. They followed the doctrine closely, which can be checked. Now, you find the radical groups that come, they are not orthodox in their teaching.
Kenyans too have got varying opinion.
Mosques should be free the way they are, and the government currently said that a mosque in Mombasa will be closed, right? I think that will not be good, because freedom of religion should be there always.
I think they should be vetting churches before they actually register them, so that they can be able to know what course they are doing to the general public. Is it a just course, or is they are just enriching themselves? Because I've seen in most cases, many of the pastors and bishops, so-called bishops, actually are growing richer.
The recent mosque raid saw the government overlooking investigations on minors, saying age would not be a factor in finding the culprits behind acts or violence and terror. And going forward, religion will not be either. Police stormed the Masjid Musa in Majengo after claiming they were attacked when they went to foil a suspected terrorist recruitment exercise. But was a place of worship the right place to do this? Are security agencies provoking religious institutions? Joy Dorin-Bira, KTN Prime.